Not bad for broken taillights. So I'm running into a problem where both reverse light housing is pushing on the lens, so it's making it wave. I think what I'm gonna do, instead of cutting a hole in the lens for the reverse lights, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut the reverse lights out. I went ahead and used cardboard to make that shape. And instead of soldering, because I'm lazy, we're going to go ahead and use an LED strip to lighten it up. And then for turn signal, I'm going to go ahead and drill holes into the centerpiece, and brake should be on the bottom. But they're all going to be controlled by LED strips, so no soldering involved. Pretty easy stuff. Alright, so 3 pieces, LED strip, goes all the way around, about a quarter of an inch in. So this will, so you won't see the LEDs on here. You'll see a more diffuse look to it. And also, I trimmed down the center, and I trimmed it right here. So this can go into here. The reason I trimmed this down is because when I cut the lens, it was pushing on the center of it. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and start the left side. finish up the lens, I shifted the turn signals to the top, and basically what I did was apply electric tape where to fill in the gaps, since I trimmed this down, this center piece down, and there's holes shining through the front lens, so I filled in with electric tape, and then I went over it with clear Gorilla clear duct tape, and that's pretty much it. I did it off camera, but you guys can get the idea how to do it yourself. To an issue where the LED that sat in the centerpiece wasn't as diffuse as the ones that are sitting in the left and right housing, due to the fact that there's about an inch spacing that makes the LED diffuse, so you don't see the individual LEDs. So I came up with the idea to use packaging, packaging foam, like the clear ones, and I got that to diffuse the red LEDs instead of seeing individual strips. So it looks like this. So to make the centers light up, I have an LED strip going all the way across. It is red and black, and I connected to this male connector, which I connected to this female connector, which I soldered to the plug that plugs into the left socket. And this left socket, I'll put it up right now, the diagram. Blue, I believe, is daylight running, red is brake, black is ground. So I added a female connector to it, and then since I had the LED strip inside the lens, which is yellow for turn and then black for ground, and also red from the LED strip to the socket is brake, which is also red. And that goes same thing for here, but without the female connector.
TK.
So I thought it would be a smart idea to use window sealant instead of RTV, because last time I used RTV, it failed on me and exploded all over my hands. So I didn't read the instructions, and it doesn't stick to plastic. I'm an idiot for that one, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna have to get all this sealant, window sealant, off the tail light, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go through with acetone or alcohol and clean this off as much as I can. And if I can't clean it off, I'll have to cut a new lens out. Yeah. So I couldn't salvage the lens, which means I'm gonna have to cut another one out. And I did my best to remove all that window sealant off here, but you know, this happens, and gonna go again and use the RTV that did not work out the first time. Attempt it again, and hopefully this will work out, and hopefully it'll work out for the rest of the taillights. It just sucks. Got to do this all over again. So it is what it is. But if I can do it once, then I can do it twice. Yep. Still a little frustrated to have to redo this, but the upside is I'll have an extra lens that I can use to mock up my next taillight that I'll make. So that's kind of cool if you think about it that way. But yeah, shit happens. Things go wrong, and life moves on. Sweet. So it finally sealed. You can see where I sealed it. It kind of bugs me that you can see that. Before, when I did my hard taillights, I sealed it from the back side since I cut it from the back housing, so none of it was seen. But then from me checking on Instagram, you can see that their seals too, so I guess I don't feel so bad. But there's this guy, he made his look really good. I think he added a border. Let me see if I can find, yeah. So I think he added a border or something, because the top part looks a lot thicker than what it's supposed to be. I'm not quite sure. Maybe I should add a border. But the takeaway is, I realized what I should have done is get a clear vinyl and just wrap it. That way you wouldn't be able to see any of this. I guess I'll do that next time. So it'll be all clean all the way through. So to prevent it from waving like this guy, you can see that when he sealed his, it waved a little. You use a ruler and then you use the clamps to have it evenly clamped down, so it doesn't create that wave effect. Like you can see, it's all the way smooth all the way through. But this guy, I'm pretty sure he clamped it down wrong, and when it's finally sealed, it's sealed all waved out. So yeah, I'm gonna start on this one, and I need to get some yardsticks for this, and I'll clamp it down to have it evenly smooth out, and we should be good to go to throw it on the car. So when I was waiting for this one to dry, I added electric tape border to this one to see what it looks like, and honestly it looks a lot cleaner because you don't see the seals yeah, it looks great. So what I did is I ordered a vinyl, a black vinyl, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it over here, wrap it, and then cut out the center to give it that border look to it. It should hide all the seals like on here. It's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna go ahead today is seal up the center, and after that wrap it with the vinyl and throw it on the car. Pretty stoked on how it came out, and today I just didn't feel like putting on the border. It looks pretty good the way it is, so I don't know, I'm pretty 50-50 on it, but man, it looks great. Here it is, all white. And then when I press the brake, these turn red, but I don't have a friend here with me, so yeah, it's amazing.